Hello friends, now this topic that I am going to talk about is going to be the most crucial part. If you understand it properly, trust me, your boiler is covered, your reefer and AC system understanding is covered, your freshwater generator, which I am not definitely going to count in this content, but it's covered, which is not just going to help you with your this exam, but also for your GME exams, for your class 4, for your class 2, even for troubleshooting on ship. It will because of my practical experiences कि मैं पिछले 10 साल का अपना निचोड़ बहुत सिंपल वे में I'll be giving to you. So please understand, be very focused. सब हल्ला हटा दो, no distractions and just understand. I'll start with very basics. Evaporation, boiling. What is evaporation? Evaporation is a process in which liquid changes to vapor state. Boiling is a process where at a particular temperature, that is at boiling point, liquid changes to vapor state. But where does the difference lie? Difference lies is evaporation. Over here I have got boiling. So guys, evaporation is a slow process. Boiling is a fast process. You take 1 kg of water, you start boiling it, maybe after 4 hours, 5 hours, it will be all evaporated. But you take 1 kg of water, keep it at normal temperature, 40 degrees centigrade in open air, it might take 10 days, 5 days. So it's a slow process. Evaporation process takes place on the surface. That means first layer gets evaporated, then second layer, then third layer, and slowly from up the water level starts receding. Out here in boiling takes place throughout the volume. What does that mean? This means कि जब when you see boiling water, see whole water is boiling, continuous movement is taking place, right? Third, at any temperature, 20 degrees centigrade temperature है बाहर का, 10 degrees है, 5 degrees है, still evaporation takes place. But when I talk about boiling takes place at a fixed temperature, and that is boiling point. In case of water, it is 100 degrees centigrade at 1 bar pressure. Okay, now since I have talked about bar pressure and everything, let's talk about pressure. But I hope you understood what I mean to say. This is going to be very important now. Now let's talk about pressure. When I talk about pressure, pressure is force per unit area, right? एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल देता हूं. दिस इज अ गाय. This guy has got, his mass is 10 kg, his mass is also 10 kg. So force acting downwards is 10 into 9.81, that is his weight. 98.1 newtons downwards. Over here also 98.1 newton. Force is acting downwards, which is the weight, right? But what is the pressure being exerted out here? Is it more over here or more over here? Now see, pressure over here is force upon area, which is 98.1 upon, say the area of this foot is A and this foot is A, so upon 2A, right? And over here pressure will be F upon A, which is 98.1 upon simple A. So basically over here the pressure being exerted on the floor increases because the area has decreased. Simple example. Sometimes लोग कहते हैं ना घर पे, suppose you have got your knife and it is not being able to cut the carrot properly or potato properly, say, oh, knife has got blunt. Why? Because the area has increased. So by applying same force, the pressure is acting on a larger area. So net pressure reduces. Okay, I will try to explain again. When I want to talk about this condition, I'll give another example, and which example is, let's talk about knife at home. Okay, I've got a knife, I get this new knife, and I try to get a potato, it cuts easily. After 5 years, same knife, I'm trying to cut the potato with the same pressure, same force, it is not cutting. Why? Because when the same force is applied, this knife has become blunt. Earlier it was very thin, now it has become like this. So since it is acting on a larger area, the pressure has reduced, so it is not able to cut. Whereas in case of a sharp knife, the area that is acting on the potato is very less, so pressure increases, and that's why it is able to cut. Take a needle, very sharp, pointed, small pressure, small force, but the pressure exerted a lot, and that's why it pinches like anything. I hope you got it, guys. Now this is pressure. Let's talk about pressure is force upon area. Force का unit होता है Newton, area का meter square, so it becomes Newton per meter square or Pascal. When I'm talking about this, tell me yourself what is the unit of absolute viscosity. Remember it and let me know later. अगर याद है, I'll be very happy. Newton per meter square or Pascal. Now, I hope this is clear, guys. This much. This is important. Now let's come to the next topic, and that topic is atmospheric pressure. Okay? Now, guys, let's talk about another crucial topic, and that is atmospheric pressure. This is our Earth. Okay, and Earth is surrounded by a layer of air which is called atmosphere. This is atmosphere. It has got a lot of layers: stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, exosphere. Stratosphere में ozone layer होता है, which we are going to discuss in details when we talk about reefer system, CFGs. Okay, so ये atmosphere है. Now, guys, does air have mass? Yes, air has mass. कैसे? Take a deflated balloon and take the same inflated balloon, same mass, and put it on a spring balance. You will see the one with the inflated one with air, it comes down. That means it has got larger mass. So air has mass. Now if air has mass and earth has gravity over here, G force is acting, that means there is a weight acting downward. So suppose this is Praneeth Mehta and I am like this. Okay, cylindrical shape. Imagine Praneeth Mehta is cylindrical shaped guy. Now this layer of earth, of atmosphere, this layer is acting directly on me. So this is the area, and what is the force? The force is the weight of this section, right? This is iska pura mass into G. Okay, guys, and this pressure that is exerted by atmospheric air on us is called atmospheric pressure. That is, okay, force is F acting over here, which is mg upon area. This is pressure and this is atmospheric pressure. Okay, guys? So what is atmospheric pressure? Pressure exerted by atmosphere. Pehli cheez. Clear? Now what is it? Its value? Its value is, pehli baat, atmospheric pressure is measured in bars. Okay? 1 bar atmospheric pressure at sea level is 760 mm Hg or 10.3 meter water column or 1.01 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. I am going to discuss each and every of this unit in detail so that you understand properly. But understand, 1 bar is the atmospheric pressure exerted by atmosphere at sea level. Why I am talking about sea level? I let you know why. Chalo bhai, Praneeth Mehta was over here at sea level one fine day. Now Praneeth Mehta has decided कि यार I will go on a Mount Everest. मैं Mount Everest पे जाऊंगा. तो what Praneeth Mehta did was, यहाँ पर when he was on sea level out here, he climbed Mount Everest and he was standing over here. Okay guys? Now बहुत बार मैं क्वेश्चन बच्चों से पूछता हूँ, guys please tell me what will happen to the atmospheric pressure when we go up on mountains. So I have reached Mount Everest. What will be the atmospheric pressure? Will it increase or will it decrease? Now I am taking a 5 seconds break. 1, 2. I hope you got the answer. चलो सोच लिया? Fine. Well guys, it will decrease. Why? अब सिर्फ इतना air column is acting on it. When you were standing over at sea level, because this is sea, so it was this much layer. Now guys, Praneeth Mehta one day decided कि भैया मुझे I want to become a mountaineer. So I decided कि भैया if I have to become a mountaineer, I will climb Mount Everest. And Praneeth Mehta climbed Mount Everest, and then one day he was sitting over here. So, and a day before Praneeth Mehta was over here. Now I want to know one thing from you guys. When he goes on Mount Everest, will the atmospheric pressure increase or decrease? 1, 2, 3, stop. I hope you got the answer. Guys, the atmospheric pressure will decrease क्योंकि अब सिर्फ now this much layer of air of atmosphere is acting on his head, on my head, right? So the atmospheric pressure decreases. Another example. They carry this oxygen cylinder with them. Why? Because density of air has decreased up. Moreover, अगर pressure कम है, right now if I have to breathe in air, I just open my mouth and I want to take in air because pressure is easily available. So much pressure is acting on me over here. So much. So air immediately goes in. But when I am over here, very less pressure is there. So I have to try to breathe, and that is where I get exhausted, and that's why we carry those oxygen cylinders so that I get ready-made oxygen out there. I don't have to try to inhale and exhaust myself. So, जब आप पहाड़ों पे जाते हो, your atmospheric pressure reduces. Copied? So, अगर मैं गोवा में हूँ, if I'm in Goa over here, my atmospheric pressure is Goa. Atmospheric pressure 1 bar. Okay? Now I am in Dehradun. This is a valley, but still at the top, approximately say 0.8 bars. Guys, this is not an exact answer, but still, just to give an example. And if I go on Mount Everest, the atmospheric pressure will be say 0.6 bars. Got it, guys? Now this is very important for you guys to know. Why? I am going to talk in the next section. Okay?